Peace. We back. We about to give a good breakdown on some things. I got a guest in the house. Let people know who you are.
My name is Joshua. I go to MITC. My major is criminal justice. I do a podcast called Real Talk TV on Facebook.
Real Talk TV.
Real Talk TV 414.
How do you get to that podcast?
So you can go on Facebook and you can just type in Real Talk TV 414. You won't miss it.
Well, listen. Okay, that's peace. What y'all do on y'all podcast? What y'all podcast about?
So it's all about black consciousness. You know what I mean? Just talking about what's going on. We talk about what's going on in the community. Like I do PowerPoint, so I have guests on the podcast. You know, people are visual learners. They want to know what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm doing. I do a lot of PowerPoints.
Oh, that's peace, man. How you get started with that?
First off, it wasn't really a podcast. It's more like a talk group. You know what I mean? At Owen's place back in like 2018.
Okay.
It was me and my friend Jabri Hill. It'd be like a whole bunch of people, and we just do like the topics like I did yesterday. Then since the pandemic, it been hard for people to come in, so I met up with Jaden Smith. He did a podcast as well. So we collab with each other at 2020 and 2021. Then whole deal was history.
Okay, so you just mentioned Owen's place,
Yeah.
right? You just mentioned Owen's place. Talk to us about that, man. What's that about, man? I don't know about that.
It's pretty much a resource center for the community. Yeah, like housing, jobs. You could do your own laundry in there. Anything, you got everything.
So you work there? You volunteer there? What you do?
I say volunteer.
Oh, that's peace, man. That's peace. How you get into all of the like you said, the podcast because you do the community stuff? How you get into all of this? What made you do that? How old are you?
I'm 23.
So what made you do that, John?
I say when Mr. Barons was at Owen's place, we were just building like we was today, like talking about different topics that I asked them like, can I do like a talk group here? They said yeah. And we just jammed up, got a couple of people. One of us that I met up with, then actually he met Jabri Hill first, and but he mentioned me, so we met up, and we actually was talking about the same thing. He was talking to Mr. Mans, so we wrote down what we're gonna talk about. One of our first topics was the history of hip hop. You know what I mean? How it transformed to where you're at now.
What was it?
The history of hip hop.
Okay, that's peace. So what do you say? I see you got Tupac on your shirt. How does that fit in, man? What is the history of hip hop in a quick synopsis?
I say first it was more like just spin consciousness and more like in a poetic way. You know what I mean? Like how you listen to one of Bakim's songs, "Who Is God"?
Probably.
You probably did.
Tell me what it's about. I don't know.
It's pretty much he pretty much explains how everything exists, like in the solar system, like how the sun came to existence, the moon, the stars. You know, tell me who originated the heavens and earth.
Okay. Well, what's that song so the people could know?
Who is God?
Who's God? What album is that on? Do you know, or just look for Rakim, the God?
It's more. I say Rakim. I can't remember the album.
Okay, so we just look for Rakim. Okay, we're gonna look into that, man, just to see what's up.
Yeah.
I can't recall it, but we're gonna get the people to understand what's happening. So when y'all got through the history of it, what you think about the current state of hip hop? or rap? Either one. What do you think about the current state of it?
Current state now is more degrading our people more than just education. It's more glorifying killing each other, selling drugs, over sexualizing our women. You know what I mean?
Okay. So it's more degrading.
Yeah.
So you would rather old state of hip hop as opposed to now?
Yeah.
Or just a fair balance?
I see a couple hip hop artists now that bring in more consciousness, like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, let me see, Jonah Lucas.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, that's peace. Hey man, real quick, I see the unk on your head. What's that all about? What that symbolize for you? Why you got that on?
But the unk, it's a key of life. You know what I mean? It symbolizes life. So the bottom part it represents the man's phallus. You know what I mean? Then the top is the womb, the woman's womb. Then the two sides is the children. So they produce life.
Oh, okay. So you don't got kids yet, though?
No, I have kids.
Okay, but you know what to do when you get them, though, right? You dig? Hey, I like that, though, man. I like to see you with that on, man. Hey, so let me ask you real quick. Like how you see Milwaukee, right?
Yeah.
We ain't even gonna talk about the Navy. We're gonna talk about Milwaukee. Would you do anything to change the way you see Milwaukee, or is Milwaukee in a good state right now?
I would change Milwaukee because it's a lot of corruption in Milwaukee, not very good leadership. Cause like I say with the politicians, the senators, the mayors, like it's not really more change to the city. They always like we have a lot of homelessness in the city, but you instead of helping the homeless, you build a Buck Stadium. So I don't get that.
Oh, that's peace. I get you, man. I get you. Hey, the other day I was very fortunate to have the chance to see you speak over at the cyber school, right, and give a Black History presentation. And what's amazing about that is because I hear a lot of people saying that Black History is more than just the 28 days of February, but we were already in March, so we don't stop in February. We keep it going. We emphasize it in right. February, but we don't stop. We keep it going throughout the entire year, the 365, yeah. Right? What make you do that for the children, for the youth?
Because the educational system now they don't really teach about us, especially as Black people. They always teach about like Julius Caesar, Shakespeare, but they never teach about like Hannibal Barker or Queen of Zinga. You know what I mean? So our history is not lost. It's just hidden from us. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's peace. Let me ask you this, dear, real quick before we wrap it up. How you gave that history, that Black History lesson, right? Is there anything that you want those people to take, the youth to take from what you taught them? And if so, what is it?
I say teach others. You know what I mean? Once you know something, it's your duty to teach more people.
All right. That's peace. Anything else you want to say real quick before we go?
Pretty much. Stay safe out here. There's a lot of reckless driving.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And always study. It's very important. You know what I mean? It's a lot of falsehood in schools, or not just in schools, but like anywhere. Mm-hmm. You gotta stay for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Hey, real quick, since you did say study, right? If you had the chance to tell everybody that might see this video, if it's one person or if it's 1 million people, if you had the chance to tell them one book that's mandatory reading, from your opinion, to enhance their life, what would that be?
Man, it's a couple. I would name 3.
3. You gonna name 3? Give us 3 then.
Message to a Black Man in America by Elijah Muhammad. From Niggas to Gods by Akil. And
1 and 2.
And I say the Wade Lynch letter.
The Willie Lynch letter.
Yeah.
All right, that's peace. Anything else?
Nope.
No. All right, peace. We're gonna do another video soon too. We're gonna keep on dropping it on. Peace.
Peace.